A pleasant good afternoon to everyone, and I just want to take the opportunity to touch on a topic that is pervading the airways. And I look on Facebook and I see things. I was browsing through Facebook and I saw this guy shopping, and he had garlic and salt, and a lot of stuff was taking place. He was throwing his salt, and I understand there was some sort of spiritual thing taking place. And I want to address this because there's a lot of things taking place that we're not aware of. And I was listening news as well the other night, and I heard they were speaking about a particular chain, food chain, and something with regards to the employees and things. But I picked up on a word. They mentioned a word Delphi, some Delphi conference, and I said it clicked when I heard the word Delphi. And I don't think we understand the seriousness of this thing, because this word came up when I was studying the book of Revelation. And so today Uncle Wayne will try and give you a brief explanation on what this Delphi thing is about. And so Delphi is just a part of the thing. Delphi is a place in Greece, in the Greek kingdom. And they are speaking about the Oracle of Delphi. And what is the Oracle of, who is the Oracle of Delphi? The Oracle of Delphi is always a woman. And to best explain it, this woman, as we would have seen on TV, sometimes you see a woman with her head wrapped up and thing, and she's rubbing a crystal ball, and she's trying to and communicate via means of this crystal ball. Well, the Oracle of Delphi is a woman. Now, they call this woman a prophetess. Well, the world calls her prophetess. The Bible has a different name for them. It's a W name, as in Wilhelmina. A W name, the Bible calls them a W name, as in Wilhelmina. So the world says this person is a prophetess. But only this woman doesn't rub a crystal ball. What she does is communicate with a serpent on a branch, or a serpent on a pole. So the serpent would whisper in the ears of this Oracle of Delphi, and she would then transfer the information to a man and to everyone else. So she's a medium for the serpent on the branch, or the serpent on a pole. But the answer comes out as if it is in parables. It is scrabbled. And so, to understand what the serpent is saying, we have, just as you all would be familiar with something called a Ouija board. But she doesn't use a Ouija board, but she uses what is known as a hexametric tablet. A hexametric tablet, or a 666 tablet. Yes, so the serpent speaks to her, and hexametric is from the word hexagon. It has 6 sides, and that's where you get the 666 tablet, because the interpretation of what the serpent says when this woman goes into a trance, it is 6 sentences, 6 feet long, 6 times. And so that is how you get the 666. And hence the reason why I said I had to study these things when I was looking at the book of Revelation. And so we have the 666 tablet, or the hexametric tablet, which clarifies what was said by the serpent based on the 666 principle. 6 feet, 6 times, 6 sentences. And so it is described, and whatsoever the woman would say to you, the Oracle of Delphi would say to you, then this is communicated to the man, which is communicated to everyone else. So it's a principle of the Garden of Eden, where the snake speaks to the woman, and the woman transfers the message to man, and it is transferred down to all. And so this is the original source of this. Now, this Oracle of Delphi is usually consulted in certain times, in times of great disaster, when a great disaster is coming up on a nation, or when in times of great plague. And so it was Rome that did brought the Oracle of Delphi over to other nations and to Asia Minor in places like Pergamon and these other places that the book of Revelation does speak about. But this serpent is consulted, and the Oracle of Delphi is consulted mainly in times of plague. So in the plague of 293 BC, Rome brought across that, and everyone must bow and worship this serpent on this pole, on this branch in this time of tragedy. And whatsoever the serpent reveals and the woman speaks to you, that you must do. And it is demanded on all that they must worship this serpent. And so it happened back then, but we were told, I know history says that this place was destroyed, where they brought it from Epaphras, Greece, and it came to the west, it came to Rome, and the place where it was brought to was destroyed. And now there's a Roman church on that site now, but I'm not going to go into all these details. I just thought that the nation of Trinidad and Tobago ought to know, or at least have an idea of what is taking place, because what happened? Evil persists when good men sit idly by. And so we want to highlight this. And feel free to share if you must. But this is the account of the Oracle of Delphi, and this is basically the meaning of it and what transpires. So I trust that you would be blessed. I trust that you enjoy your Christmas season. Have a blessed day, have a blessed season, and seek Christ. Christ, he came to set us free. Whom the Son makes free is free indeed, because whenever this serpent speaks to this Oracle of Delphi, and she would speak to the men, while you might get some blessing or something, there's something also it attaches to you, whether in the form of dreams or spells, because a hex in many instances represent a spell. So you leave with a blessing, but you also leave with some kind of spell. So let us be careful about what we're doing. And so I am doing this because I know what it is like to be persecuted for the truth, for standing up, especially standing and refusing that serpent. So whatever happens, I trust that this would make it a bit more difficult, that persons might not be persecuted. God bless you and have a blessed day, aka Uncle Wayne, over and out. Another chapter in time of the end. God bless you.